What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna talk about uh, screen theory. Okay, this is my first time doing it. In fact, I'm not gonna say that they're gonna be alive. It is just a possibility. I didn't say it will be confirmed, but I will just say the percentage of them coming back. Nancy Loomis got shot in the forehead, very hard and brutal. So, of course, 0%. Same for Billy Loomis, Quinn Belly. They're all dead, 0%. Jill Roberts, who got shot in the forehead but survived the electrocution shock, plus stable and being the smartest Ghostface. For that, I'm gonna say about 1%, not more than 1%. And I won't say that 0%, she's way durable and intelligent. So 1%. Charlie Walker, who got stabbed very deeply by Jill Roberts. So I'm gonna say 15%. I didn't say 0% because it he didn't got shot. But that doesn't mean he's alive. I didn't say he will be alive. It's just a possibility, a percentage chance of him coming back. 15% is way appropriate. Well, Jill Roberts is 1% because she got shot in the head. I don't know if she survived anymore. If she doesn't have a bullet in her head, maybe that's gonna be 50%. So, yeah, that makes sense. 25% is surprisingly Mickey Altery. He got shot just once, and plus he fell in a plastic brick. I believe he survived, but the actor quit. So either he's dead or arrested after the movie. I believe he's just arrested instead of being a deceased character, and might be arrested off screen and be arrested instead of being a deceased character. That's my point of view. So 25% of survival. He didn't got stabbed. He briefly got shot. So no. He's barely considered alive. But due to him being brutal and almost super durable, I'm gonna say 25%. Is literally almost a bodybuilder. If he has been a bodyguard or a bodybuilder, Woman Bridger, no matter how he created the franchise, is dead if he ever meets a bodybuilder version of Mickey Autori. I'm dead serious, and he's most likely gonna survive at 75% if it does happen. I'm very serious about this because I'm making a good point. Wayne Bailey and Richie Kirch, 0%. So has Amber Freeman. They're both dead. Amber Freeman got burned and then shot until she died due to blood loss and the fire on her body. So, multiple dead. While Wayne Bailey and Richie Kirch got stabbed in the eye. Since he got stabbed in the eye, and if I remember, they were getting shot at the same time. Well, I believe 0% because there's no way they're gonna survive after being blood loss. By doing so, they got stabbed in the eye very deeply that they're most likely dead in the sequel, and they will never return. While Ethan Landry is at 1%. He got electric shock just like Stu Matcher, but I believe he barely have a comeback in the sequel. So I'm gonna say 1%. We never know if he came back or not. Then if he doesn't, then 0%. Woman Bridger. Since he is casted, I'm gonna say about 50 to 50. Just like Stu Matcher. But there's a twist. They might come back as Ghostface for Sydney Revenge. So I'm gonna say both 99%, but not 100%. I will say 100% if it's confirmed. And if I didn't see any of these characters to be alive, but in a flashback posthumous, then I'm gonna say 50-50 because we don't know if they're alive or just mentioned because they're dead, or they're alive off screen or in prison for their crimes secretly. It is possible. Either they're alive, either they're arrested, either they're dead. So I'm gonna say 99% instead of 50-50. Because they're much durable. Stu Matcher didn't got shot. So has Ethan. But Woman Bridger did got shot. But at the same time, he also got bulletproof vest. And in the face, he was shot many times. So I'm gonna say there's a much of possibility that he's gonna be alive. Because you know why? He created the franchise, and it might manipulate to think Sydney that is actually dead because it's actually passed out. After all, deactivate he did deactivate his own pulse to fake dead on its own. When they saw they have no pulse, Gil was very shocked. And she thought that he was actually dead, but when she said that it was woman, it shown that women manipulate to think he was dead, but turns out he was alive. But what? But what if he got shot and then pretend that he died in the first place? Plus, he did a lot of incredible things. He did survive a lot of heavy and dangerous object to hit with, and then continue to fight. And even do able and endure it. So that's why I'm saying 99%. Stu Macher survived a stab in the knife. Yeah, he got stabbed in a knife a few times. He blood loss. He got hit by a vase, and also he survived all that. And what about he survived electrocution TV? There's a lot of possibility. He did survive a lot of things that are incredible. So both woman and Stu are 99%. They're most likely alive. Okay. So this is a percentage for the possibility of them coming back to Scream 7. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made these possibility ranking or percentage, whatever. And no, I didn't say the W word, I said R-A-N-K. Don't be confused on this. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.